What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video with myself, Hoxton. Guys, you know what it is, I'm in Florence and I've literally just come from Luisa Via Roma and I've been doing some filming over here. So we literally just done a store tour video. I'm going to show you the store really quickly. Luisa Via Roma right here, this is the store. So yeah, basically come down to Florence so I can do a store tour video with these guys. So that one's actually been done now. So the other thing I'm going to be doing as well is I'm going to show you this really cool luxury bag shop which I found, and I wanted to kind of show you the items there, and I wanted you to also meet the owner in there as well. Okay, so we'll be doing a walk and talk video today as well, and we'll be doing some strolling around and checking out the sceneries. Okay, Florence is a very nice city. Like, oh my gosh, it's proper buzzing, it's super hot here as well. So yeah, people have been friendly, lots of really cool stores everywhere. Yeah man, no, I'm loving it. This is a great city. It's the first time I've been here, but I will definitely be back again. Okay, now if I keep walking along here, I'm actually going to find the leather goods shop. So let's see if it's here. Here's the leather goods shop, guys. Right, the bags in here are really good quality, man. Amazing. It's all handcrafted in Italy, and a lot of the leather is either Italian leather or a lot of it's from Argentina, and a lot of it is from Spain as well. I've got to show you this bag which I absolutely love, which is this one here.
You take American Express? Okay, let's do that. Yes. Quite a few things to do that
with. This bag right here is absolutely amazing, and do you know what? If this was like Louis Vuitton or Coach or anyone else, this would be well over £1,000. Like, the quality on this is just insane. That's a bag that I picked up and it was 125, but they done it for 100, and the quality of the leather is so nice. So yeah, well worth it, guys. Lots of wallets, as you can see. Lots of wallets there. And this is actually like an outlet store as well, so the prices here are a lot cheaper. And I just think, for me, sometimes I'm looking for stuff which not, you know, sometimes the brands, the big brands like the Dior's and the Christian Dior's and the Louis Vuittons, don't get me wrong, they do nice stuff, but I feel like sometimes it's just a bit overdone, or you just want to come with something a little bit different. So when I find little brands like this, which I know are quality and well made, I'm usually going to pick up something like this, and I'm going to save up some money in the process, because I know if it was like Burberry or any of these, which, you know, very similar quality, or more or less, you know, this is really good stuff. If it was like Burberry or stuff, they'll be charging you in the thousands. I'll put a link to this store. They also sell, deliver to the UK as well, so you can check that out. It's another really cool bag here as well. And what I really wanted to look for was something that could be good for carry-on, because usually if I'm coming for short breaks, I don't bring a big luggage. I just bring carry-on, and I can just fit everything in there, especially if I'm going somewhere hot and all I need is a couple of shirts and t-shirts. And again, everything is crafted in Italy, so it's all handcrafted. That's the brand there, and that's the leather that they were telling me about. The top quality leather. They've explained the process, how it's made, how it's put together. So, okay, thanks, sir. Take care. See you soon. All the best. Thank you. So I'm just having a big talk with the main guy there. So basically, he owns the store, but he's got a deal with the manufacturers who are been running since like the 60s, and it's a family-owned business, and they've been making leather, and they specialize in leather. So he runs that shop, they supply him, and he does really good business. And he set up, every time I'm in there, people are buying up the bags. The bags are quality, okay guys? So yeah, if you're ever in Florence and you're local, that is one shop to check out for your leather goods, in my opinion. One of the things that I wanted to talk about in this video is one of our followers who reached out, and he basically sent me a message. Now, I promised him, obviously I wouldn't put his picture or put his name or anything like that, particularly as I've got a lot of male followers, and I just feel like it's my duty to make sure that we also do content which is just kind of helpful, if that makes sense. If you've got followers that send messages saying that they're going through problems or there's kind of issues that men are dealing with, then if the channel can help in that type of area, I just feel compelled to make that type of content. And I genuinely want the best for all of my followers as well. So it's just something that I've been thinking a lot about, and I just think it's really important that we do content like that. Okay, so first things first, let me read out the message that this follower sent to me. So he says, and I'm quoting from the message he sent, so I'll be honest with you, I was really kind of praying and just thinking, if there's a way that I can help, or if there's something that I can do to help people and give them some good content, then just I don't know, the forces out there, just kind of let me know. Let me know what that is, because I do genuinely just want to help. I mean, look at this street, man. Oh my days. This is so beautiful. Look at the size of this door. Look at that, it's amazing. And I get messages like this all the time. So for me, it's something that is just like, yeah, it's very important for me. So I'm glad that I got this message through. I says, to break out of the mindset, you need to become more obsessed with saving and making money rather than spending it. So what I mean by that is, well, look, I'll go on. I had this same problem when I started buying clothes. When I was younger, I kept getting into credit card debt and then having to work months to pay it off. So that's literally what was going on. I was getting myself into credit card debt and I would buy stuff that I didn't really need, and then I would have to wait for months to kind of pay it off and think, yeah, I've cleared off my credit card debt, and then I'll get the credit card back out and I'll do exactly the same thing and go out and start spending. So I've said to him, look, to break out of a materialistic mindset, you need to become obsessed with things like either saving or making money. Okay, now I'm going to get into that because I don't obviously want you to start going into some crazy, you know, all you do all day long is just start thinking about money and saving and go a bit crazy, you know, and get a bit selfish. That's not what I mean. But what I basically mean is you need to kind of swap your habits over for something else. At least that's what I did. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about that, okay? So I go on to say, I had this same problem when I started buying clothing, and when I was younger, I kept getting myself into credit card debt and then having to work and then pay it off. And I would literally rotate every couple of months. I would buy some clothes, well, quite a lot of clothes, and I can't even remember, it was like crazy things that I was buying. Like it was like a True Religion jeans, I think was the main brand at the time that everyone wanted. So I was buying loads of those and I had like 60, 70 pairs of jeans. It was just ridiculous, man. When I look back now, I was like, spending all this money, and you know, a lot of it wasn't really going anywhere, to be honest. And I got so frustrated at the fact of just having to wait for like 3 months to pay off the credit card from my salary, which obviously meant for those couple of months I'd have to be going broke, you know, because I'd really want to pay off the credit card, because the credit card bill came in at like 1,500 or something like that. Then I'd be like, oh gosh, I got to pay off 800 or something, and you know, I got to keep waiting, and it was just frustrating. So basically, when I got to the end of that, I just said to myself, I really do not want to be doing this anymore. I need to find something else. You know, I want to do the opposite of this. I want money to come into my account. I don't want money to come out of my account. Is basically what I thought. So what I started doing from there is I was going down to Hoxton, which is well known for wholesalers and things like that, and I started looking at stuff that I could wholesale and then resell on eBay. So at that time, one of the main things that I was looking at was winter stuff. So I found a lot of wholesalers that would do stuff like hats, long johns, gloves for the winter time, and I bought a whole bunch of those. I think I had about £500. I bought a bunch of stock. I sold that really quickly. I went back and I kept on restocking and selling. And to be honest with you, that did pretty well. Like, let's just say I got to the point where I was shifting about 100 to 150 items a day. And I'm just talking long johns, I'm talking bandanas, I'm talking little scarves and socks and thermal long johns. I mean, this stuff done really, really well. So I basically now swapped my obsession of buying clothes. And once I was making that money and money was going into my account, and I just loved the whole business side of it, I was like, do you know what I do? I don't even want to buy clothes anymore. I want to keep doing this. If you want to try and break that material mindset, you got to swap that hobby with something that's going to occupy you even more. So that's what I mean by become obsessed. Now, even if you don't want to, you know, not everyone wants to start a business. Not everyone's concerned about making mad money like that. So maybe you need to find something else that you enjoy. Maybe if it's photographies or video or social digital marketing, or you know, something else that can just swap your time instead of just being bored and wanting to buy clothes. And a lot of the time it's down to boredom. So yeah, that was one of my tips for him. So I had more for him. Let's crack on with those. I said in the message that it's funny how something that started kind of negative, you know, spending all this money, putting it on the credit card, going round and round, paying it off, and in the end it kind of pushed me and forced me to think, do you know what, I need to find something else. I literally forced myself, I need to find something else. And what I mean is I literally got up, got out there, looked around, looked at my resources and think, what could I do? You know, and sometimes you got to get out of your house to do that. And I would go outside, I knew Hoxton had lots of wholesalers, and I would go around and I would literally just start talking to them. You know, so when you see me doing the street tours videos and I go into the shops and I start talking to people, that's a genuine love and passion that I like. I love talking to people. So when I would see these wholesalers, I would talk to them. What's selling? What's good? What's this? What's coming in next? And you know, that's basically how I built up the relationship with them. I knew when the orders were coming in and what days deliveries were coming in for me to go up and start picking up stock. So yeah, so that played out pretty well for me.